What's up, guys? This is how I did Apocalypse 3 on Sunny Meadows, and I'm gonna run you through how I did it and my thought process, and I'm gonna give you some tips that I learned from this. First thing I'm gonna say is to have patience for this challenge, because it takes a lot of time. Alright, so here are my side quests. So we have Ghost Hunt, or Escape a Ghost Hunt, EMF reader, and then parabolic microphone. So those were pretty easy to me, I feel like. So that's why I kept playing this game. Otherwise, I would have quit and then start again to get better side quests. Because the side quests is like the most important thing, I feel like, in this challenge, and the spawn of the ghost. Because if it spawns like all the way at the back of the hospital, you might as well just restart, because you don't want to like walk. Look at this speed. This shit is so slow. You don't want to walk all this just to go at the back and then try to figure out which one it is. So I'm gonna skip through most of the video because it's just me walking. But just to show you, I picked up the night vision, the photo camera, all of my smudges, and a lantern, because you're gonna need a light source other than the night vision, because the night vision is gonna be blurry as soon as the ghost gets close to you, and he knows where you are if you activate it, because it's an electronic device. So as you can see here, I'm still in the entrance of the hospital, and that's because I want to know if the ghost is gonna hunt near me or is it far away. And as you're gonna see later, it was like pretty far away, so I ended up just bringing everything up front. All right, really important, guys. When you're starting this challenge right here, you want to get a timer near you, because as soon as you hear the ghost hunting, every time it hunts, you want to time it, and they hunt for 1 minute. So as soon as you hear them like hunting, you want to start your timer and then like go somewhere safe and wait for the hunt to be done, because as soon as you like the ghost sees you, you're pretty much done. Like if you have incense, you're gonna maybe like stun them for a little bit, but if you're like in a open like no cover and stuff, you're gonna die. So wait for the hunt to be done, move up front, and then wait for the perfect time to start like trying to get the picture of the ghost with the incense, and I'll show you how I did. So next tip I'm gonna say is to listen for the ghost footsteps with the paramic, because that's gonna give you a lot of information on which ghost it could be. I know a lot of ghosts are like regular speed, and also because it's 150% speed, you can use the cheat sheets, and this is gonna like tell you the sound of which footsteps of which ghost is gonna be, if you wanna use that, or you could just use your common sense or like your experience in the game. Because for me right here, I knew it was a Revenant because it was so slow, and even though it was 150 speed, it sounded like a normal speed demon or ghost. So I knew right away it was a demon or a Revenant, because Hantu is kind of like a little bit faster when it's in the slow state, and the Revenant is super slow, so I knew I had a Revenant right there. And so I did not want him to see me at all, because if he sees me, well, I'm pretty much dead. So right there, I had to go all the way back to the van and then all the way back here with the lights. This way, I'm gonna see like the ghost, and I'm not gonna use my night visions, because first of all, the ghost knows where you are when you use them, I think. And also, the vision gets blurry whenever the ghost like is close to you, because they like ruin the electronics or whatever. So you're gonna want to have at least one light source, and then wait for the ghost to come to you. But the thing is, you want the ghost to come to you only if you're by the end of your timer. Um, because you want the ghost to despawn right after you like use your instance and try to get the photo. This way you're more safe. So you're gonna have like a 15 seconds period where you can use your instance, your 2 or 3 instance, and the ghost is gonna like hopefully despawn right after if you time it well. This way it's way more safe to take the ghost picture, because you need the ghost picture for this challenge. Not only completing the side quests, but you need the ghost picture. And that's the safest way, I think, to do it. So the hunt was over right there. So that's when I took the time to go put my EMF reader, like right there. I got the EMF reader scan, and then I went right back to my safe spot, and I was trying to wait for the hunt to begin and only call in the ghost when the timer was almost done. And the way you can call the ghost, you can use any electronic. It's gonna like make them come to you unless it's a yokai. But most of the time you can spam your talk walkie-talkie button or use any electronic and they're gonna come to you. So that's what I did right there. It saw me at the end of the corridor, so I smudged it. Swap to my other smudge, boom, smudge it again. And a third time just to make sure to go back to my room, try to take the picture, and go back to hiding. But the thing is, I think the photo did not work the first time, as you can see right here. So I had to do it again, but I would rather take it slow than rush it and die. So right about here is when I started to shit myself, because I had every side objectives done. I knew it was a revenant, and all I needed to do was take another picture. So right here I'm trying to call it in. I knew the timer was almost done, the 1 minute timer was almost done, so I call it in with my walkie-talkie and then smudge it right here. Photo, boom, another photo just to make sure. Go back to hiding. He doesn't know where you are because you just smudged it. I look if I did the photo correctly, and I did. So right here I'm just running away. I know there's a 1 minute 30 timer because I smudged it, so I'm safe to run back to the van. And I'm just praying for it to not be a mimic because I did not check for orbs and I don't care because well, I don't want to lose the fucking run of over a mimic, and also the chances are pretty low, I feel like. Yeah, so guys, tell me why my heart is pounding so much over a video game, a fucking ghost video game. I don't know, but that shit was so much stress, and right here you can hear my reaction.
That's a mimic, bro.
Yeah, I was way too passionate, and also I'm talking to myself at 2 a.m., but we don't talk about that. So there we go, Revenant, and I think I went crazy right there.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
So that's what this challenge does to you. It takes a lot of patience, and you might go crazy over it, but just take it one step at a time, and you're gonna do it eventually if you get a good ghost. So I would recommend you guys to try and get a ghost that is recognizable from its footsteps, because you could get a ghost that is pretty much impossible to get, like a Jinn, because the breaker's off, or like an Onryo or something that is super annoying to figure out. So you can just quit the game if the ghost is too much trouble to figure out and just start a new one. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully this video was helpful. Peace!